and welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to LA Galaxy versus Inter Miami CF at MLS 2024 Week 1. Galaxy playing their season opener and home opener. Miami, of course, playing for the second time this week on the road. Could they pick up 6 points in 2 games this week? Of course, both times in the league, unlike St. Louis and Cincy. Of course, Cincy and St. Louis both played in Champions Cup. One played at home, one played on the road. They also played a game on the weekend. Miami, on the other hand, they played on Wednesday, but they played in the league against RSL. RSL was in a similar situation against St. Louis. All they could do, well, they wanted to recover a point. Different situation, but you get my point. Playing their second game in the league already, trying to get that extra point, or at least get a point or 2 or 3. And they at least got 1. This time, Miami trying to get their points to 6. Or hopefully 4. But if they do, they'll be top of the league. But if they get any points, they're top of the league going into next week. So that's good news. After that dreadful preseason, they must be happy they're on some sort of positivity note. Starting 11s are as follows. For LA Galaxy in goal, we have John McCarthy, who went to the dark side of LA. Went to the dark side of LA. I guess because, you know, he played for LAFC, won a cup for him, and then, so that's why for him it's the dark side, but you get my point. John McCarthy at LA Galaxy now, starting goalkeeper. The back four. Miki Yamane, Maya Yoshida, Martin Cáceres, Julian Aude. Midfield 2, Edwin Cerrillo and Mark Delgado. The front 3, or the midfield attacking 3, Joseph Paintsel, Ricky Puig, Diego Fagundes, and Dejan Joveljic, the striker. For Inter Miami, we have Drake Callender, who is playing. Thought Mob was wilding, as Rory found out. The back 4. DeAndre Yedlin, Sergei Kritsov, Tomas Aviles, Jordi Alba. The midfield 3, Julian Gressel, Sergio Busquets, Diego Gomez. And the front 3, Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, and Robert Taylor. For Inter Miami. Let's see what happens here. Should be a very interesting situation. Should be a very interesting situation here. The better Miami, or I wouldn't say, well, right now the better Miami, but also, of course, the rebuilt or reloaded LA Galaxy with a new sporting director, and Greg Vanney might actually have somebody who could work with him instead of, well, you know, you get my point. With that being said, waiting for the game to start. The final game of the weekend in MLS, Week 1, opening week. TFC draws. We cover Miami 1-1. Let's see if they win another. St. Louis draws. Saw Portland, or I did, see Portland whip Colorado's ass. Let's put it like that. I don't think it should be delicately talked about. They got their ass whipped, Colorado. Montreal draws Orlando. That sucks, but whatever. I watched Canada versus Paraguay in the Women's Gold Cup instead, which was a way better decision. Because I heard Nashville versus Red Bull was a 0-0 draw. And, oh, by the way, Nashville was down a man and without Hani Mukhtar. And they still drew 0-0. Red Bulls might just suck. That's life, eh? That's something. We move on. We got LA, Miami. The perfect ending to a good weekend. Hopefully, it's as good as you think. Let's put it like that. Waiting all day for Sunday night. Everybody has played except for one team, and that would be the Vancouver Whitecaps. They got a bye week, luckily for them. Hell, they played their CCL tie. They got a bye week. Good for them. I could care less, honestly. I really could care less. I told you. If they win, great. They go to the Conference League. And they get to win a trophy they never had. If they lose, well, they suck anyway. I could care less. I legitimately could care less. I could care less. I'm honestly done with their bullshit, to be completely honest. Beckham returns to LA, where he basically earned buying this expansion team. Thoughts on Chivas? They're doing pretty good right now. That's my thoughts. They're damn good right now. They're doing good right now. That's pretty much all I got to say. I think they're back. LA Galaxy starting 11. McCarthy, Aude, Cáceres, Yoshida, Yamane, Delgado, Cerrillo, Fagundes, Puig, Pencil, Joveljic. Gabriel Peck is on the bench. Miami, Drake Callender, Jordi Alba, Sergei Kritsov, Tomas Aviles, DeAndre Yedlin, Diego Gomez, Busquets, Gressel, Robert Taylor, Luis Suarez, and Leo Messi. The starting 11 there. Players to watch, let me guess. Messi and Ricky Puig. We got Ricky Puig as the LA player to watch. Figures. What if Saprissa faces America? America would rip them apart. I've said this before. And Messi for Miami. I called it. Boom. I called it. I called it. I mean, really, who's shocked, though? Messi and Ricky Puig. I called it. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Is DFC in the Premier League? No. They're in the MLS. They're not in the Prem, and thank God they're not. I'd be holding nails every week if they were in the Premier League. Then again, last year was the same way. This week, see, but we got to draw because we're in the MLS. So it all works out. They're in the MLS, not the Canadian Premier League. They didn't get dropped to the CPL, but maybe they deserved it. But guess what? They didn't. Because there's no such thing as relegation in our universe, even if they deserve it. Waiting for this game to start. FIFA would legit kill Monterrey. Or not FIFA. Well, they actually probably would, considering, numbers. But Monterrey would still probably kill the Canadian Premier League until everybody left. Waiting for the game to start. No. No. Not even Forge. Anthems are being played. 5 minutes to kick off. Waiting for this game to start, pretty much. Does NYCFC have any chance in the Leagues Cup this year? A little bit. I wouldn't say they have a 0 chance. I don't think anybody has a 0%. There's barely any teams with a 0% chance. My luck, the team I say that has a 0% chance is going to freaking win the whole thing. My luck. No, you have a chance. I don't know how much, but you have a little bit of a chance. How big of a chance depends if you finally fire Cushing or how much those players are carrying him. Either way, packed house in LA, I'm not surprised. If Forge lost against you, they have no chance against America. Exactly. I didn't disagree at all. Here's hoping Galaxy could pull out a shocker. I mean, they got some good players. Second game of the day. Both teams were in a similar level in their conferences. Miami wearing their black. Galaxy wearing white. Gabriel Chiampi, the referee. Salvador Reyes. Sanchez Costa, the ARs in fourth. Sandro Ricci is the VAR. I didn't disagree. No CPL team has a chance versus a Mexican team, or at least most of them. But I didn't disagree. Vanny, 122, 106, 77 record in the MLS. Had some 3 mid-years at the Galaxy. Got to the playoffs in 22, 21, and 23. Didn't make the playoffs. This is the year they got to bring it all together. Or he's grass. Tata Martino, 41, 21, and 20 career MLS record. Because he only spent 2 years with Atlanta, half a year with Miami, and this year, which is only 2 games in. So, way less. Game about to start. Eating Wingstop, says yeezus. Nice. Here we go. Galaxy wearing their new kits, the Angelino kits. Miami still wearing their black jerseys. Did you see Muldridge's goal today? No, I didn't. Interesting. Maybe I'll check it out. I can't believe McCarthy went to the Galaxy. Ain't that sort of screwed up, though? Anyone see Avatar on Netflix? The live action Airbender one? No. I mean, they haven't really had any big wins in them, but okay. See, the thing about the Canada ones is they had big wins in them. So it just became a thing. Same thing with Mississippi State's old 85 black jerseys until they started not working, but which is where the joke came from in the first place, or the reference came from in the first place. Okay. So my question is either you were taking a dump indoors, how did a bee get into your bathroom? 2, if you were taking a dump in an outhouse or a porta potty, well, that just sucks. Third of all, well, why were you? I hope it. Well, I don't hope anything, but the most obvious one that seems the least traumatic is the porta potty, because I don't know how the hell you let a bee get into your freaking bathroom. But then again, who knows? Here comes Miami. Shot by Fagundes. Goal. Oh, foul against. They call foul against. How we doing? How we doing? Nice. I know that was a good goal then. Agreed. True. The foul on Ricky Puig, or on Busquets by Ricky Puig. Teammate on teammate. I mean, former teammate on former teammate violence. No goal, foul, 0-0. 0-0. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's obvious foul. I love how Ricky was like, "What? What are you talking about?" No, that was a pretty clear foul. Too bad that won't happen. Miami's actually, I mean, LA's actually got some good new players. I mean, it could happen. I mean, it's more likely there's a draw in Miami. Saw the Chelsea versus Liverpool match. Good, I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't, but I really could care less at this point. Miami's winning the league and Open Cup this season. If they keep playing like they did last week or last Wednesday, yeah. If they start playing like preseason again, no. So far, when the games matter, they've done the job. When the games don't matter, they don't give a shit. This should be a good game. I'm thinking end to end. Yeah, I agree with that. Miami's winning the league and U.S. Open Cup this season. We already read that. But, yeah. Miami playing forward. Messi's ball is looking to get at least a point, if not 3, against LA Galaxy in LA. Playing forward, Fagundes. MLS teams are not in U.S. Open Cup this year. Well, not the CONCACAF teams, that's for sure. So I should have brought that up. My bad. Yeah, Miami won't be in Open Cup because they're in Champions Cup. If there's MLS teams in it, or there will be some, they're not in Champions Cup. So St. Louis won't be in Open Cup either. Of course, the 3 Canadian teams won't be in there, so that would be... I'm trying to count here. Columbus, Miami, St. Louis, Houston, Nashville, Orlando. That's 9 teams out of Open Cup anyway. I agree. No, there will be MLS. That was a whole different. No, the last update is there will be at least 8 MLS teams in Open Cup, and there will be more Next Pro teams in there as well. So I guess for clubs that don't send their MLS team, they'll send their Next Pro team. Have the option to. That was just on Football Americas last week. Think Monday. Whenever they brought Jeff Carlisle in, that might have been Wednesday. Either way. 6 minutes. Has Ronaldo in his username, but says, okay. True. I'd start Campana. I think Suarez is just washed. Like, I think he gave everything just to get the move. I'm going with Campana. If it was me, I'd start him. Yeah, he deserves it. And that's going to be a throw-in for Miami. Seventh. Yeah, I think Suarez is he'd be better off the bench since they have him. I mean, he's not a starter anymore. He's got a blown out knee that needs to get cortisone shots every game. I'm sorry. I know Campana has injury problems too, but if he could stay healthy. Interesting. 7th minute. Playing forward. Playing forward is Miami. Messi. Nice pass. Plays it in. Try to get to Suarez, but he can't make a run to save his life. Saved by McCarthy. Chicharito went to Chivas. He left LA to go to Chivas. He just played last night, which is way earlier than people expected. Corner for Miami. Way earlier than people expected. 0-0. 0-0. Thoughts on Charlie Davis cooking the Cooligans on NYCFC's 2023 season? Davis said he would have let Cushing go. He's right. He's right. Saying you would keep Cushing is just dumb. Unless you hate New York, then I guess. But I don't. Maybe competitive reasons I should want him still there, but I'm not going to do that. 8th minute. I know how it feels to have a manager that makes you feel like you're lost. It's not fun. Hell, it's not happened once. It's happened multiple times with Toronto FC. Armas, Bradley. Preki, honestly. Cross in. When Preki wore thin, he wore thin. I gotta say. Messi looks skinnier now. I mean, world traveling will do that to you. I thought TFC played well. Good defense, good goalkeeping, good pressing. Final ball wasn't there, but I thought overall they played pretty well. Compared to last year, of course. I mean, my predictions are way out of whack. So, maybe they just cleared a low bar by a lot. Maybe Duncan's being more the realist, and to me, they cleared a low bar by a lot. So there you go. Akinola needs to lose weight. Yes. I agree. It's like, oh, he's 196 pounds. No, he looks like way more. They're fudging the numbers there, I can tell you that much. Emphasis on fudge. Because that's probably what he was eating after his off-season training. When it's true, okay? When it's true, it's true. Don't care. When it's true, it's true. I agree. But no, they give him the 9. What? No. No, they'll give him the number 9 instead of release him. Well, at least you want to better yourself. Better on you than him. Well, Kyle Lowry was never fat. He's just, how do I put this without getting called, without getting flashlighted? How do I put this without getting flashlighted? Kyle Lowry just was a thick bottom, right? He was never fat. The food just went to his thighs. There we go. That's better. Whatever he was eating just went to his thighs. That's all. Yeah, that's better. He was never fat. Interesting. I feel like MLS is going to use that reasoning for something. I don't know. Penalty for the Galaxy. I know you are. I mean, they're not wrong. I mean, playing devil's advocate, those people aren't wrong. I mean, if you want to save the Open Cup, go to the early rounds. I'd be one of the people who would go to the early rounds, but my team doesn't play in the Open Cup. Well, I guess one of them does, but, you know, the draw and all that. Ricky Pooge to take the penalty. Ricky Pooge has a penalty to take against Drake Callender. 12 minutes in. Ricky Pooge, shot, save! Saved by Drake Callender. There's the Drake Callender we've been waiting to see. Bum ankle, doesn't matter. Makes the save. Pooge had it in the right area, just it got saved. I just didn't want to say it in a way that was questionable. Oh, Lord. How many seats in the stadium? I'm not, probably over 25, like 30, 40K, I think, for Dignity Health. Counter turn up. Cross in, off the corner, header, shot, Joveljic, and that was horrible, but it gets cleared. Well, here's the thing about a center. I mean, Jokic is not fat by any means. Maybe by NBA means, but not regular people means. But Jokic is also a tall boy. But to be a center, you got to have some meat on your bones so you can take the charges and all that. Take charges and take the punishment that comes from being a center. So, I mean, Jokic has the perfect body type to be a center. Every TFC game, I would say at this point most Miami games, but I think that'll be changed by the end of the year. Just the way last year the Leagues Cup hit was most games, and then of course I'll do as many Miami games as I can and Argentina games because I'm not stupid. Every TFC game, as many St. Louis games I could do. Of course, as many Champ Cup game that I could do, but of course I'll pick teams that either like me more or some that looks better on paper. True. I mean, if Callender plays like this, he'll be goalie of the year. If he plays like he did in the preseason, just like everybody else, Turns out Miami's preseason selves, they were just trying to get up to form, and they were experimenting. Turns out they knew when the real game started, that's when they got to play. They just didn't really want to waste their time on preseason, because if they went all out in preseason, they'd probably fall apart like a cheap suit in August. And I think Tata knew that, so he's like, oh, we'll make people happy by showing up, but we're not on the pitch, but we're not showing up playing-wise. And if we look embarrassed, so be it. We'll laugh at them. We'll laugh at the receipts in the offseason when we have multiple trophies. I bet that was their mentality. When we have 3 or 4 trophies in the offseason, we'll laugh at the receipts of, oh, they got embarrassed. Ryan put us 10th and out of the playoffs because we got embarrassed in the preseason, but then, I know, I'm just saying. They're probably keeping receipts. They knew what they were doing. I think that's what it is. They know what they were doing. Tata knew better than anybody. If they tried and gave all for the preseason, they would be ruined by August with all the old dudes. So he's like, you know what? We'll make people happy by showing up, except Hong Kong. And there you go. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the Canada-Argentina game at Children's Mercy Park. Or was it? Oh, it was Canada-Peru. My bad, Canada-Peru. If they qualify to Copa America, I'll try to go to Kansas City. Because that would be nice. And that is MLS Stadium, so. If I can get tickets to the Arrowhead game, that would be nice too, but. I agree, but at least it's still 0-0. Or that could work, but, well, there you go. Jokic is just like me. Playing forward, 17th minute. Well, here's the thing, though. I think if they tried to start hot in preseason, that would be a problem. The games that matter, no, I think they did the right thing. You know, now I think about it, I think they did the right thing. They're going to laugh at they're going to laugh at the receipts they pulled during the preseason when people were like, oh, they got embarrassed. They're not going to do well at all. What happened to Miami? They're just going to laugh at the receipts when they have like 3 trophies at the end of the year. Frias did get injured. Well, no, that had nothing to do with, well, maybe if they fall apart in the summer, even with not trying to do anything in the preseason. But, you know what I mean. But it had nothing to do with the preseason. That does sound nice. 18th minute. Ooh. That's going to get cleared. Regardless, I don't see Messi and friends staying around another year. I don't think Suarez is staying another year. You're right. And I think Busquets might retire. Now, will Messi stay in Miami? Yes. In 25, yes. Jordi Alba, probably. But I think Busquets is done after this year. And I think Suarez is too. Just a hunch. LA's been dominating the ball, though. 0-0, 0-0. I think 2 of them will be gone. Not all 4 of them. Just a hunch. Especially Busquets. That I'm pretty damn sure he's retiring. I think if he knows he's washed, he's done. And the way he's playing, you know, you could say he's washed. Yedlin, playing forward. Gressel. Again, that might just be more of a preseason biased thing. But there's moments where Busquets looks washed. Now the question is does Miami get Iniesta after Busquets retires? Joveljic blocked. I don't think that'll happen. I think Redondo's probably going to be the main guy. Problem is they got rid of Gregory. You're not wrong. Normally, I'm not. Sergio had an amazing career, maybe sticking out for an MLS Cup and CCL title. Yeah, that's probably the plan. But he's going to try this year. I guarantee you there's going to be games he gives more in than others. He certainly didn't give anything in the preseason. RSL game, he was shaky. So far, he's been a bit shaky here. Like, the best, I'm sure he could still put up some masterpieces because, I mean, he did last year, but Cristiano to MLS, do you think he's going to retire in Saudi? He'll retire in Saudi, or maybe, just maybe, go back to Sporting and retire at Sporting. Of course, on a pittance compared to what he's been paid most of his career, but at this point, who are we kidding? He's got enough money. He could retire on a pittance at Sporting if he wants to. And I think he's always sort of been open to that. I mean, if you've looked at what Cristiano has said, I think he's open. I think he's always sort of wanted to retire at Sporting, you know, and do it on a pittance because he knows he has to. But all the money he's made, shit, he could do that on a pittance. He could play for free if he wanted to, and he still would come out ahead. It's like a retirement where you're playing for a year. Shit, he could play for free with all the money he's made. Free kick for the Galaxy. I think he knows that just as well as we do. It wouldn't shock me. Like, I don't think he truly wants to retire in Saudi. I think his contract runs out with Al Nassr. Maybe one extra year added, and then he retires that one last year in Sporting. If Sporting, the extra years, if Sporting's not in the Champions League that year. Because, of course, Cristiano's not playing in the Europa League in his goodbye season. Are you kidding me? He's going to wait till Sporting is in the Champions League. If they're in the Champions League after that 6 months, after his contract ends, that header's past the post, in Saudi, he'll go to Sporting that summer. If they fall into Europa League, he's going to wait a year. And I think they know that too. I'm surprised they didn't get back faster than him. I know, I'm shocked too. I mean, Gressel's supposed to be pretty fast. And Yedlin. Thoughts on Liverpool and Arsenal coming to Philadelphia, Columbus, and Los Angeles and South Carolina, I guess. I mean, it's a preseason tour. You know what I mean? I think anything that's been said about those, I mean, those are good markets. Yeah, pretty cool. Now I'm just wondering who plays the All-Star game in Columbus. Oh, that was Villa coming to Columbus. Oh, so Liverpool and Arsenal probably going to Columbia, South Carolina. Okay. Either way, well, besides Columbia, South Carolina, good markets. If you're going to play in South Carolina, might as well play at Williams-Brice. Beamer ball. '24th minute. But again, it's preseason games. I mean, my thoughts are my thoughts. It's like, of course. 24th minute. We got LA, Miami, 0-0. Playing forward. Blocked away. Okay, I don't get what Busquets was doing, but luckily that didn't bite him in the ass. He, went side to side, tapped it with a side foot. Okay, Chief. Cross in, shot, saved by Calendar. Which team's playing better? LA Galaxy. They've been holding the ball. What everybody's saying. LA Galaxy. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't say this year. I said in a couple of years. He has to retire at some point. Tom Brady even retired, my friend. If anybody was going to play till he was dead, it would have been Tom Brady. Cristiano ain't no Tom Brady. He's going to retire at some point. Cross in. I still... dummy. Yeah. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Yeah. Galaxy have been the better team, yes. I agree. 5 shots to nothing. Jesus. Yeezus, you might have to be ready to pay up. And you said they couldn't win. I mean, of course, it's still 0-0, but the fact that LA's had 5 shots and Miami's had 0, and they've also dominated the ball, and Miami has 0 expected goals, or at least did the last time they showed the expected goals mark. Yeah, no, this game's going to... No, it's not good for Miami. How's Miami going to deal with Orlando? I couldn't tell you. Hope Orlando misses every shot like they did against Montreal. Chip by Poosh. Ricky Poosh puts it over the bar. He said if LA wins, he'd super chat. Then GABO said LA Galaxy has no chance. Basically his running buddy. So, it is what it is. Yeezus and GABO are running buddies. So basically, if one says it, the other probably would say it. That's what I've figured out over this time. So basically, pencil. But I mean, saying you'd be like, oh, if LA wins, I'll super chat you. It's basically saying, yeah, I don't think they're going to win either. Or maybe he thinks they're going to win and he's just being nice. Either way, it's probably the other. It's probably the former, not the latter. I'm not complaining. But if it is the latter, I'm not complaining. Cross in. That goes out for a goal kick. That's actually an interesting question. I feel like he'd just give the cheap pop answer if you asked him in a certain city. I don't know. But corner here for Fagundes, who left Austin to go to LA. Well, I'd almost say Dallas. Didn't he play there though? He's played for so many teams. I've lost track. Cross in. Header. Oh, nice block. Nice block by Aviles. If he didn't do that, that was going in. Push top corner. Damn, Pencil puts it wide. Miami need to get a goal. They do. You're right. Now, it's not falling LA's way. That's the good news. I mean, good save off the line. Good save off the line by Aviles. The great shot by Puig, and then Pencil puts it wide. But good idea. Stupid to count the Galaxy out because both my team and Galaxy have bad defenses. Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, Drake Counter made a good save on the Puig shot. Other things, the first one was Aviles, the other one was Pencil put it wide, even though he had the right idea. He controls that. He's probably got a goal in an open net, though, so that's on him. Yeah, Drake Counter probably would be the man of the match, and Miami gets a point or even wins. I would say so, yes. He's doing good. 29th minute. Drake Counter's going full Roman Berkey right now. Or Stefan Fry. Or Stefan Fry. 30 minutes, 30th minute. Got the 30th minute. 30 minutes in. 0-0. Miami needs to find something. Header. Ooh. That will end up being a corner, yes. Short. Interesting. That'll be cleared. Blink of an eye. Thirtieth minute. That's interesting. Playing forward. Huh. 31st minute. I don't know if you've seen things like these, but Schnooks have started to use self-checkout carts. So if you haven't seen something like that and it comes around, Schnooks did it first. If you have, well, I didn't even know about this. I just saw it on Reddit. And I have Schnooks around me. 32nd minute. Must be new. Actually, seems pretty cool, though. Playing forward. Pencil. Actually, I like the idea. 32nd minute. How are Galaxy fumbling the bag every time? They are. It's just one of those nights. Garber's just sitting there like, please fumble the bag. I mean, they're not. It's not scripted, but he's probably happy they're fumbling the bag. Playing forward. Pencil's played in big games. I don't know what's wrong with him. Sometimes you have bad debuts. Sometimes being in a whole new country that you're not used to does things to your brain. Messi needs to make a goal. Yeah, it's going to have to be him at this point, yeah. Like, I mean, I could see it. Like, if you've lived in Europe your whole life or you've came from different continents, I'm sure at some point, like, you've been used to Europe. You go to America. It's different. Most of it is pluses, but it is different. I'm sure it has a little bit of a... Sometimes it has a negative effect on you. Sometimes it has a positive effect on you. Like, I don't know, Alejandro Pozuelo. Sometimes, it depends. It depends on your mentality. So that's not... I can understand being scared for a debut, especially in a new country, but it takes time to gel, and at least he's getting chances. I mean, it's better than not doing anything. And I mean, let's be honest, not everybody's Alejandro Pozuelo or Messi. Not everybody's them and having great debuts. Sometimes your debuts just suck anyway, or it just doesn't go your way. And you don't have that Hollywood-style debut like Pozuelo or Messi. Something tells me LA will score first. Yeah, at this point, yeah, I mean, just by the numbers. I mean, look at Suarez's MLS debut. See, that was a bad debut. I mean, when you have a bum knee, you're getting cortisol in every single, or cortisone in every single game. Yeah, you're probably going to have a bum debut. Bum debut for your bum knee. Right now, March 9 is 6 Celsius at 2 p.m. at BMO. Could be worse. That's like what? Fahrenheit? That's about like mid-40s, right? That's not too bad. It's like high 30s, mid-40s. I mean, that ain't too bad. Handleable. It's March. Maybe it's one of those nights where a team that shoots like 15 shots still loses the game. Yeah, that can happen too. I'm not good at calculating the conversion to Celsius and Fahrenheit in my brain. I'm not good at that. But it's like an algebra problem, so of course I'm not good at it. And I really don't want to stick a TI-84 in my pocket. What's the formula again? Okay. Or my phone's like, what's the formula? Siri, what's the formula to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit? Oh, okay. Let me put this in my calculator. 32 times whatever the... I'll still be wrong. It'll still be wrong. "37th minute. Well, that's true. But y'all winters are longer than most. Sometimes. But the groundhog did say early spring. Not that that's true. I mean, you know, I'm just trying to make a joke out of it. That's not true. But what I do know is hurricane season will be under a La Nina, especially the peak of hurricane season. So if you're in a Gulf state or if you're on a Atlantic coast state or Gulf state, be alert. It's going to be a hyperactive season. High sea surface temperatures with barely any shear and barely any dry winds or dry air. It's going to be a crazy season. I can't wait to track it all. Nil. Well, brownies are still special, even if they don't have that herb in them. They're still special anyway. Just those are specialer. Brownies are still special, though. Well, I know that. I know 32 is 0. I know that. 43. Okay, yeah, it said mid-40s. So that was about right. Okay. 6 Celsius times 1.8 plus 32. Okay. See, I'm not good at math on the top of my head, but I said mid-40s. That ain't bad. That's shorts weather. That's shorts weather. Speaking of herb, I got a story time from the weekend. Shoot. Poor so far from Miami. I agree. We're going to talk about herb instead of freaking talking about this match. That's how poor it is. Oh. Cross in by Miami. Could that? Nope. Corner. But it's a corner. True, she's been cooking with love for me for the past 15 years. She's a good one. Nice. Amazing. Cheers. Salute. Oh, hold on. That wasn't great. Salute. There we go. Cross in. Header. Oh, what a save by McCarthy. Still feels weird to see him play for the other LA team. I don't like that type of stuff. Will Suarez bite anyone tonight? I don't know. I don't know. My girl let me take a dab for the first time ever. That shit felt so spicy on my throat. I coughed for 10 minutes straight. I was immediately hit after I was good. That's cool. Spicy ass burrito after. That shit was good. That's the munchies for you. Man, I'm happy for you. Sounds like you got a cool girl. Man, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Which TFC played Portland this year? We got Austin. Do you really want Portland? I don't want Portland. I don't want Portland. I'm not saying we're winning every game, but I don't want Portland. They're going to rip us to shreds. I don't care how good we are. They're going to rip us to shreds. See what they did to Colorado? I don't want Portland. Let them deal with everybody else. I don't want them. What if they play an MLS Cup? That's not happening. Yeah, that's the point. Messi needs good luck. He ain't got it. I don't want Portland versus Toronto. Oh, no. No. Is it a good idea to face the Portland Timbers? No. It's never a good idea unless you want an explosion. All hands on deck. Mo Johnston. And he was bad. Trainer Mo. He was bad. I remember I was staring at the stoplight when my girl was talking. She asked if I even knew what she said. I said, oh, wait, what? Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all, it's going well, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely going well. Acting like an old married couple there. Probably. If he makes it that far. Probably. NYCFC will be fine. Atlanta might be in trouble. Mo Johnston, Glasgow Rangers, and Celtic. He was hated by all. I remember a meme where they used that T2 train spotting scene where they were singing "No More Catholics" in the Protestant bar to make fun of Mo Johnston when he joined Rangers from Celtic. That was pretty funny. I need to see that whole movie. Just because. Just because. Is Suarez still overweight? He looks like it, but not as bad as Io Akinola. It could always be worse. He's not as overweight as Io, but he's overweight. See, there's levels to this. Okay, there's levels to this. Io Akinola is the worst. Is the most overweight. Then you got Suarez, like, yeah, he's a bit overweight, but, he's probably been that before. Yeah. That is still pretty cool, though. Miami need to get a goal. I know. You've been saying that 5 times. Playing forward. Shot! Oh, past the side netting. Goal kick in the 45th minute. What was I saying? Io needs to put down the turkey. Well, no, actually, turkey's healthy. Let's see. No, he needs to put down the Krispy Kreme donuts. Somebody needs to. Well, no, you can't set donuts on fire in a microwave. Shit. Damn it. Microwaves forks. I don't know. You get a good light show. You know, you get a good light show. Well, if you microwave them in the box, maybe some will catch on fire. Yeah, that's true. You'd also have some melted plastic over the top of some of them, but you know. Oh, what a save by McCarthy. How in the hell Suarez? Well, Io couldn't even get that close, let's be honest. Old age World Cup. Yeah, there's a 35 over 35 World Cup this summer. So it's old timers day. It's like the Yankees old timers day, pretty much. 2026. 1 minute of stoppage time. After this kick, it should go to half. Messi versus Cristiano in the World Cup 2026. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Halftime. 0-0. Another 0-0 at the half. There you go. Nice. And Duncan was there. Small world. Suarez is washed. I've been saying that. You know what? I got an idea. Wait, no. That doesn't help us. I don't think they'd take Io, and honestly, I don't want Suarez. I don't think that's going to happen either way. I don't think that's going to happen either way. With that being said, 0-0 at the half. We'll take a short break, talk about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight. We'll be back. 0-0, 0-0. Miro tiempo. Back for the stats at the half. 42% possession to 58% possession. 13 shots to 2, 3 shots on goal to 1, 7 fouls to 9, 3 corners to 3, 13 shots to 2, 3 shots on target to 1, 207 passes to 292, 88% pass accuracy to 86. Because I guess I have a better, whatever, more accurate passes, I guess. I guess that's why, yeah. 0 offside to 2, 0 yellow card to 2, 0 red cards to 0, 0-0 at the half, 0-0 middle tiempo. Miami has not done a damn thing. Defending pretty well, Drake Calendar saving their ass. The Galaxy have also fumbled a lot. Fumbled the bag a lot. They've also fumbled the bag a lot. And that is why the Galaxy look like they're the better team. They have better offensive play. They've had more forward play. They've dominated the possession. They've put the ball forward. Or they were for a while, I should say, dominating the possession. Not anymore. But overall, Miami hasn't done really anything but be pinned back. Galaxy, if they could have put one away, they'd have the lead. Whether that was the penalty, the Paintsol shot with an open net. There's a couple of things they should have scored. Probably should be 2-0 LA by now. But luckily, luck has fell Miami's way and it's still tied. That's the only good thing for them. See what they do coming out of the half. Right now, though, Miami, they got some work to do. Waiting for the second half to start. No goal yet. Nope, no goals. Either way. 3 straight halves without any goals. Oh, the Leafs play the Golden Knights again at home on the 27th. Man, they're good right now. Miami's not looking like a stronger MLS side. Not tonight, no. Not as good as they looked on Wednesday, that's for sure. Man, if the Leafs could beat the Knights, they'd beat the Coyotes. I'd say they beat the Rangers. The Bruins might be, if it's not the Knights, the Bruins might be the first time that streak gets broken. Let's see, though. Pretty. But what they have left, I mean, they could win any of these games, but it looks pretty, not easy, but more favored part of the schedule for the Leafs. Favorable part. Denver beat the Warriors. Good for them. Well, I mean, kind of saw that coming. 5-6 minutes to the kickoff of the second half. But again, We need to see what happens in the second half here. Bitch, cringe. It was a bit cringy. I think that was the lights that got me. Those lights got me. I'm not prone to seizures, but I wasn't even watching. The lights did get me there. I'm not going to lie. Stumbled over my words. Those lights got me. Unfortunately. I got it. I got MIB'd, yeah. Yeah, that is cringe, though. Somebody gonna get a seizure, you're right. Yeah, you're probably right. Somebody gonna get a seizure if they, for these lights. Besides, I mean, who the hell? This music makes you want AC/DC. Thank God my TV's muted. Like, I've heard of this band. I could care less. I am not an EDM person. Not most of the time, not. There are a couple of songs I like. It's got to probably be somebody like, I don't know, AWOL Nation. I mean, Tiesto isn't bad sometimes. Chainsmokers, it depends. Selfie's a horrible song. Closer isn't bad. Didn't they do a song with Maren Morris too? Or that was Zed. Zed. Okay. I'm not a fan. That's a bad halftime show. Where's Will Ferrell? He's on the other side of the city. Will Ferrell's on the other side of the city. If I wanted to see a light show, I'd just put some fireworks in a microwave. Or a light. Oh, no, that's not as safe. A light bulb. Everybody knows what a light bulb does in a microwave, right? Isn't that dangerous? If you don't have a microwave laboratory with a giant tinfoil shield, yeah, it's dangerous. I wouldn't recommend it if you don't have a microwave laboratory with a giant tinfoil shield to protect Well, you know, because nobody likes roasted nuts. I wouldn't recommend it. No. I wouldn't recommend it at all. How's the game going? It's not great. It's boring. And that a horrible halftime show too. Light bulb's less dangerous, but the fireworks is very dangerous. Actually, no, that probably needs a field of destruction, mind you. Actually, no. If well, no, they did do like a small firework in a microwave laboratory, but they did do a spinning firework at the field of destruction. Point being, if you don't have anything in between you and the microwave, yeah, it's dangerous. Preferably a hefty door with a tinfoil shield would do. Alesso, I've heard of them. Don't know what else. I mean, a light bulb, it ain't going to knock the door open. So, I mean, if you wanted to stand next to it, I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend that. Just look up, is it a good idea to microwave fireworks? Jory Karen will entertain you. In that case. See, I got the wrong idea for that show. If I could totally be like the Steve Harvey to Joy Karen's Richard Dawson, that would be great. That would be fun. I say Steve Harvey to Richard Dawson because Richard Dawson was the person who created Family Feud, or I wouldn't say created Family Feud, but made Family Feud what it is. Steve Harvey made it his own thing, but had nostalgia to it. But he made Family Feud cool again, so you got my point, don't you? Point being, what in the world's going on in Miami tonight? They're giving up the ball abundantly and playing pretty awful. They just playing like trash. They're playing like trash. They're getting dominated off the ball. They're playing like trash. Yeah. Yeah. It's not great. They're not. They really just look horrible. They look like they don't want to be there. I was talking about Family Feud, the game show. You don't know about Richard Dawson, do you? But I appreciate both eras of Family Feud. The Richard Dawson era and the Steve Harvey era. I didn't for a while. But I realized that Steve Harvey basically made the show cool again. So there you go. I watched Montreal versus Orlando 0-0, TFC Cincinnati 0-0, this game 0-0. Goal drought. And we're off in the second half. That was out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Stay in milk. Second half has started. They caught me off guard. They caught me off guard. Yeah, Richard Dawson was in Hogan's Heroes, yes. Also, he was also on Match Game as a panelist. I don't know if y'all remember that. I'm probably the only one. Well, we'll see. Gene Rayburn was the host. Good show. Just look up Buzzer TV. You'll probably find it. If you don't know. Honestly, both. Shot! Saved by McCarthy. They almost found one there. There we go. They almost found one there. What a save from McCarthy. Playing forward, Jordi Alba. Ooh. Suarez. Oh, that's off the hand. That's got to be a free kick the other way. No. Out for a throw. Hey, Miami's playing better in the second half. That's good. That's the most time they've had on the ball all night long. Richard Dawson actually had a Liverpool Scouser accent, but used a London accent in Hollywood. That is true. Bad day at the office. The first half was. Second half doesn't look so bad yet. We'll find out later. Yeah, I only did get about 6 hours of sleep. No. Looks like it's still the same 11 on. Stay in milk. -40-minute. 90 sitcoms or 2010s Netflix and TV shows. 90 sitcoms easily. 90 sitcoms easily. Like, personally, I would rather watch Family Matters or even early 2000s sitcoms. Let's throw those in there. I mean, Friends as well. Yes, Dear, that was a good show. According to Jim. My Wife and Kids. I mean, come on. I would rather watch those than 2010's Netflix series, except for Wentworth. Now, Wentworth, I mean, it wasn't a Netflix original, but it's on Netflix around here. Wentworth is an amazing show. I will always recommend it to people. Good show. Trust me, I'm right. Good show. I mean, I like Orange is the New Black. Don't get me wrong. Okay, that's another one. Everybody. So, okay, speaking of that, Wentworth is basically an Australian, more dramatic version of Orange is the New Black. Good. Without giving away anything. It's an Australian, more dramatic version of Orange is the New Black. Yeah, pretty much. I say I like Wentworth better, but Orange is the New Black wasn't bad either. But Instagram stories. I just put the logos in there. I put a picture of the player in there. I put the score in there. It's just Instagram stories. Different Wentworth. Different. If you're watching The Price is Right, though, that would be right. Yep. Miami's holding the ball. Father Ted. There we go, yeah. Card Sharks as well. And Card Sharks. I miss the show Russian Roulette. That's an amazing show. Drop Zones, of course. Friend or Foe. Even some of the earlier things. Today's TFC game was decent. We forgot we were missing some of our new players. I wonder what happens when we have our full roster. I agree. No Gomes. We have somebody else probably coming in, I would hope. Yeah, I agree. Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. Playing in, save by McCarthy. TFC should boss at home. I agree. We got to wait 2 weeks to see that, though. If we could just win at Gillette, that would be nice. Cross in, saved by Calendar, and he almost freaking coughed that one up. Let's absolutely cough that one up. Thoughts on RJ Barrett playing for Canada men's basketball team in the Toronto Raptors? He looks pretty good with the Raptors, I gotta say. RJ Barrett looks absolutely awesome with the Raptors. 53rd minute. Our new draft pick, wonder if he'll be depth or promoted to starting 11. I think he would be starting if we didn't get Richie back. New England will be missing Vrioni. Well, he sucks anyway, so. Well, Bobby Wood ain't great either, so. Yeah. But I think Spicer would have started at some point if we didn't get Larea back. Just a hunch. I think they were grooming Spicer for Larea's position had Larea not came back. I agree. The Raptors should have multiple Canadians. I think that's only right. I mean, they got RJ Barrett, Kelly Olynyk. I think they still have Boucher. Like, they should have more Canadians. Like, they should. It's weird not having Canadians on the team. Paintsel making the run. Still has a chance. Cross blocked away. Still. Yellow card. Foul. Free kick for LA. Paintsel is down. Free kick for the Galaxy. He is. He is fast. Who should the Reds sign or bring back to add depth at the striker false nine position? Josie out the door, please. Josie's washed. No, don't do it. Hey, go get Io Akinola, though. Let's see. Io Akinola for Gam. He's not worth more than Gam. I'll take a bag of balls at this point. Io Akinola for Gam. What say you, New England? Not worth more than a bag of balls at this point. He's walking, so that's good. PSG jersey at a freaking LA Galaxy game. Calm down. Shot! Caceres! Cleared! Damn, I thought LA was about to get close there. Miami's sort of fallen off in the past couple of minutes, I gotta say. Goes down, another free kick. Gressel, yellow. Wait, there will be a free kick for LA. It's an Adriatic League-based basketball tonight. split Croatia. Akinola for the second round super draft pick. I'd rather have Gam. Maybe the Revs need to start looking for a striker. I know who else needs to. Toronto FC. Free kick from just barely outside the box. Fagundes. Counters keeping Miami alive. Fagundes. Free kick here. What are they going to get? Header cleared. How we doing, Rafa? Subbing Campana already. I agree. They need to get the ball forward. That's the problem. It's been the lowest. This has to be the lowest scoring opening week ever. I will look that up. I think I will do some research on that. Did Miami sell Martinez? Yeah, to Montreal. Well, they cut him, but he went to Montreal. But still, for all intents and purposes, pretty much. Cut him, and then he went to Montreal. So all intents and purposes, yeah, I mean, they basically sold him within the league with extra steps. 59th minute. Shot save. Solo, yes. Braun, no. Haven't called a goal this weekend. Not called the St. Louis one. You just weren't at RSL. You just weren't here. I don't know. Maybe you were here. I did a pretty good goal St. Louis call. Paintsel shot save. Yeah, Drake Calendar definitely will be man of the match if this stays a draw or Miami wins. Well, St. Louis was Friday night or Saturday night. Friday night was off. Saturday night was St. Louis. Then today was Toronto and LA. Toronto's game and LA's game. '60th minute. Talk about striker. Would you rather have Giovinco or Rioni? Giovinco. Old-ass Giovinco would still be better than Rioni. I'm sure of it. You give Giovinco some time to get fit, shit, he'd still be better. I'm calling it now. Rioni is a freaking... He's trash. He's trash. Playing forward is Miami. Taylor. Robert Taylor. 60th minute. Like, yeah, Rioni's trash. I mean, there's nothing else for me to say, but he's trash. That'll be offside. Wonder if Isaiah's still here. Messi shots blocked. I mean, Miami's gotten a couple of chances here. I mean, I get this game's boring. I don't know. 61st minute. Loved your goal call for the NYCFC second goal scored against the Las Campeones Cup. That was a pretty good goal call. I agree. I didn't think of it until now. I don't know. There's some really good calls. Even I miss out on. But I think I did it wrong by not putting on the best of reel because I don't think I did that year. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Ricky Pooge. I don't think I did. Plays forward. Whoop, whoop, whoop. "60-second minute. You were Miami should get Di Maria. He ain't leaving Benfica. I'm sorry, he ain't leaving. "63rd minute. 16 fouls to 9. Free kick for LA. I mean, I think that ship's legitimately sailed, but I would do it if I was the coach. But that ship sailed. They don't, for some reason, they don't want to sign him. It makes no sense. Like, Javinko still deserves a goodbye tour, and I think he could perform on that tour. I think he could perform. Plays on. Joveljic doesn't get there. I think he could still perform, personally. I think he could still perform, but I just got a hunch. Nice. I think he could still perform. Oh. "64th minute. There we go. Playing forward is LA. "64 minutes. "65 minutes. Waiting for this game. Playing forward. Joveljic. Cross in. Damn, nothing there. Playing forward, off the post. 66th minute. Scoreline still 0-0. Cross in, headed away. Miami attacking. Suarez off for Campana. Ruiz is on. David Ruiz is coming on for Robert Taylor. Okay, that was one good sub, one bad sub. I mean, Ruiz is good, but he's not the same type of player as Robert Taylor, but I guess you got to take somebody off, right? I'd say Busquets Ruiz would have been smarter, but okay. Campana is good. I agree. As I said, he should be starting. Playing forward, free kick for Miami. Playing forward, free kick for Miami. '69th minute. Free kick still waiting. Nice. Small world. Miami. Messi standing over it. Free kick taken. Blocked away. Shot. Save. Pawed away by McCarthy. No, at best a draw. 0-0. Thanks to that save by McCarthy. Paws it away. Gomez getting the play right back. And this time he couldn't score. He scored on Wednesday. Couldn't score tonight. Corner for Miami. Gabriel Peck is coming on for Fagundes. Gabriel Peck, their new signing, coming on. The Brazilian. Gressel with a corner. Takes. Header. Will get cleared by LA Galaxy. See if Gabriel Peck could change this game. 70th minute. I like Everybody Hates Chris, yeah. Ex Vasco de Gama. Great player, fast. Yep. There were a good couple of teams who were in for him this offseason in MLS. Portland was as well. But they're going to go get Cabecita, so I guess it all worked out. Portland wanted Gabriel Peck as well. I remember that being part of the transfer saga. But there were a couple of teams who were in for him, Portland being another. Are you nervous for St. Louis Tuesday night? No. I mean, they just came back basically twice in 2 games. They can answer the bell. I'm not nervous anymore. They're going to get it done. 10-minute walk from my cousin's house. Told us 20,000 state-of-the-art with technical lighting and everything. Nice. Paintsill. Blocked away. Cleared. 71st minute. Support Vasco. I know his football well. It'll grow a lot. So I've heard. One of the people I was looking forward to seeing this season was Gabriel Peck, and hopefully, of course, there's another 33 games, but we'll see what he does. And that'll be a foul. Free kick for Miami. Defensive end. Gabriel Peck trying to get after that ball. A little bit too rough with Jordi Alba. Playing forward. Miami not as strong if they're struggling with the Galaxy. Yeah, they're not the best, but they're not the worst. That's what this game's showing. Or the last two games have showed. They're not as bad as their embarrassment tour in the preseason, but they're not as good as they were against RSL. Playing forward, 74th minute. Always surprised my cousin's kids are hardcore Ostchek fans because my family historically is from Split. Are always hardcore Haiju. Oh, that's got to be. No, that's got to be. Oh, come on. That's a horrible call. Stripes. Or Scab. That's got to be checked. I don't care. That's got to be checked. That man went down. Nah, that's got to be. Cross in. Header cleared. Playing forward, 75th minute, LA Galaxy. Playing forward, Paintsel, Poosh, Ricky Poosh, save, rebound, cross in, tap in, and it's a goal, Dejan Joveljic. Goal, LA Galaxy. Delgado with a cross. Mark Delgado with a cross, and Joveljic puts it home. Goal, 1-0 Galaxy. They've been waiting for that all night. Joveljic puts it home. Marky Delgado with the assist. Or Martin Delgado with the assist. We'll see if they check it. But, I mean, I don't know. Galaxy score for now, but they'll probably have to check it. Perfect positioning by... It's close. Goal for Joveljic as it is. It only took like 20 shots. I think it's good. It's close. It's close. Unbelievable. It's close for Joveljic. Brock Lesnar, Miami. Messi is in trouble. We're top of the league. Well, even with... Oh, yeah, true. If it was a draw, you wouldn't be top of the league. No. If they lose, you're top of the league. Yeah, still at the end of the week. They're still checking it. Miami are frauds. What? I would have never seen this coming. Come on now. Boop, 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 boop. Goal or not, they're still checking. I say it's close. I say it's close. Ew, I mean, I've seen them call things like this goals. It's close. Go. I could see it being called offside, though. That is close. I mean, it looks close to me. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal for LA. Dejan Joveljic gets it. It's been given. It's been given. 1-0, LA Galaxy. Where are you, yeezus? Come on, man. Well, of course, we still have a couple of minutes left, but still. I mean, I'll root for the LA win if it gets me money. 78th minute. One 0 LA. Dejan Joveljic scores his first of the season. Nelson coming on. For Julian Aude. Nelson coming on. Colorado will surprise people. Not after that, no. Not after that display. 78th minute. Take a couple of minutes of stoppage time. So about 12 minutes plus stoppage time left. Or 11 minutes plus stoppage time left. Ricky Poosh! Ricky Poosh! Making a run! He has a chance! Shot saved by Calendar! They cut off the angle. That went in, that would have been game over. I mean, yeah, they still have Messi, but it's 10 minutes. Probably give like 10 minutes of stoppage time, too, just to make sure. Miami ain't done shit. They ain't scoring 2 goals in 10 minutes if that was going in. So, if I'm LA, I kill this game off. I'm going to kill this game off. Throw in. It's a goal. They gave the goal. Joveljic got the goal. So it's 1-0. Shot over the bar by Paintsel. Eli's at the stadium. Good for him. Happy he's excited. Good for him. He should be. It's his team. 80th minute. It's a goal, but whatever. Yeah, but if it gets me $5. Looks like Borgland's about to come on. Don't tell me they're going to bring on Noah Allen. No, that's got to be... No, that's... Sunderland and Borgland coming on. I can't even tell what Miami's problems are anymore. Honestly, at this point, I agree. Lots of injuries, hype not being lived up to, and Messi can't do it all. I think that's about right. Oh, and Suarez is a senior citizen. Or at least has the knees of a senior citizen. That probably does it. That probably does it. Suarez has the knees of a senior citizen. Messi can't do it all. They're underperforming their hype, and their defense is trash. Sounds about right to me. Toronto plays at 1 on Sunday next week. Jesus H. Christ. Why so early? 1-0. Suarez is there to collect a check and be there with his friend. You know, both. Not to play. He just wanted to be with his friend. I mean, hell, I wouldn't be mad about living in Miami anyway. I wouldn't be mad about living in Miami anyway. I understand it, but it's like he basically played himself into a big check to hang with his friend. But then again, Suarez has never really had the best morals anyway. 83rd minute. Suarez is there to wash Messi's car. Wax on, wax off, Danielson. Wax on, wax off. Miami problem is Beckham. Yeah, I can see that. 83rd minute. That also helps. Yeah, it's still Beckham's passion project or vanity project. Just luckily they have Messi. Cross in. Headed away. Good headed away by Yoshida, but still good clearance. Beckham is the most stupid owner. There you go. Does look like a problem. They need Kramashki. I agree. Farias. Maybe. Oh my God, LA has an 86.4% winning percentage or a win percentage chance or whatever. Win probability. There we go. Shander Borgeland is coming on. Scored against Newell's, and Sunderland's coming on. Gressel for Sunderland and Gomez for Borgeland. 84th minute. Honestly, no review. I'll wait for we'll see if hopefully Beckham doesn't turn into Bartomeu 2.0. Well, pretty much I think he is, except he's not as well, at least he has to play within the rules. At least for now. I don't know. Gabriel Peck. Peck! Shot save! But a good shot by Gabriel Peck. Well, that's true. Beckham has no more room for tattoos. I mean, yeah, if I had so many tattoos and I couldn't waste my time getting tattoos. I mean, he has to still get them touched up, though. Like, you still have to get tattoos touched up every so often. You don't know. Did you know that? I'm not sure if you have tattoos. You may know that. I don't know. Would you live in NYC, New Jersey, or upstate New York? Jersey. Give me the Jersey Shore. Give me the Jersey Shore. Okay? Give me the Jersey Shore. Well, he gave me a choice out of those. Aguirre is coming on. And Miguel Berry. 0 tattoos. Okay. I mean, Oregon would be nice. I'd love to live in Oregon. They have nice nature. I agree. But what Daniel asked me, New Jersey. Paintsville is coming off. For Aguirre. 86th minute. And that'll be Miguel Berry coming on. As well for Joveljic. Okay, if that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Four minutes plus stoppage time to go. Fair. Header. Jordi Alba running onto the ball. That'll be offside. Goal kick. Hope Miami ranks higher in the Eastern Conference than last year. They probably will. Still, finishing 10th would be higher, but missing the playoffs. 10. Will there be Messi magic? To get a draw, maybe. To win? No. Unless freaking Garber gives them 15 minutes of stoppage time, then maybe. If that's a foul, I swear. Foul. They're going to give a foul. Delgado's pissed off because that wasn't a foul, and I agree with him. I agree, Mark. I agree. That wasn't a foul. Thank God we got Davy Flores, or I'd miss him more. Oh, we got a red card for dissent. Oh, no. And they just gave Mark Delgado a red card for dissent. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing, Marky? Jesus Lord. What are you doing? And Vanny's saying it's bullshit, and I agree with him. I agree with him. I agree wholeheartedly, Greg and Marky. I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, that wasn't a foul. And then Delgado, I mean, he shouldn't have been jawing, but there should have been the foul anyway. So they're going to have to play about, what, 10 more minutes with 10? Come on, hold on, LA. Don't let this be the reason why you draw. Come on. Cool. I was shaking my head at Delgado. Marky was never that hair trigger at TFC. Weird. But, I mean, they're both right. Nice. The tackle foul was bullshit, which that's past the post, which led to the red card. Messi will score. Yeah, of course, the league's got to push that, you know. They got to make sure. Watch them, man. If this is a corner, somebody watch them. Messi just wide. Suddenly, the last 15 minutes got interesting. Oh, so you're saying there's going to be like 10 minutes, 12 minutes of stoppage time? No, in this league, probably. One minute to go. Oh, it's a goal kick. Good. The final minute of regular time. Caught by McCarthy. McCarthy is good at seeing out games up a man or down a man, though. I'm sure LA Galaxy fans should know that because of their rival. 90th minute. 20 seconds. See what they throw up there. Man, if Galaxy could get a goal against the run of play, that would be great. They may just. Cross in. Gabriel Peck done get that ball. 90th minute. How much time? It's going to be at least 5. 7. Okay, that's fair. It's better than I expected. It's less than I expected. Less than I expected. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Mark Anthony K to scorch TFC next Sunday. Our luck, something like that would probably happen. You know, because reasons. Flag up, offside. 6 minutes and a half to go. See if yeezus pops up. We'll wait. I'll give him a little bit. We'll see. '91st minute. You wish. I didn't say I wished. Playing forward. Goal for Miami. Jordi Alba, cross. Messi! There it is. Goal for Miami. Messi finds it. 1-1. Of course. Say 90 plus 2. 90 plus 2, 1-1. Uno. Saw it coming. Pops it in. Goal. No. Got to make it 2-1 now. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that evil on me. '93rd minute. Messi scores his first of the season. Can't believe I called it. I mean, it was pretty obvious. 7 minutes of stoppage time. They were up a man. I mean, it was pretty obvious. I was just hoping maybe. Corner. Or the most help team in the league. That was a pretty hair trigger. Cross in. I got game winner Miami 2-1 Tobias time. It was going to happen when Galaxy got that red. Exactly. But hey, at least Miami went out to the West Coast to get a point. Top of the league. If they win, they get all 6 points on the bounce. But hey, at least they didn't lose. They got 10 men. There's no way. 94th minute. Playing forward, throw in. Wouldn't be surprised. I bet Miami will have referee favoritism to win the Champions Cup. I bet Miami fans are like, ball don't lie. You deserved it for that offside goal. I bet they are. I need to check the Reddit, see what they're saying. '95th minute. Thoughts on Climate Pledge Arena. It's a pretty cool arena. Playing forward, Gabriel Peck brought down by Busquets. 95th minute, getting to 97. Galaxy on the ball, plays it forward. '96th minute. Playing forward. David Ruiz. Ooh. Ruiz. 96th minute. LA gets the ball back. Back to Miami. Ruiz, Alba. Sunderland. Plays back. Messi can't get his foot to it. Miami can break. Ricky Puig plays it long. Switches the play. Miguel Berry. Miguel Berry still bodied off the ball. Borgelin gets it. Free kick. LA Galaxy. Which that's what it should be. Messi's rising up and rating 8.3. 97th minute free kick. Shot over the bar. Goal kick, and that should be the end of the game. Playing forward. It's 97-30. Chance for Miami. Cleared away. Corner. No. Still Miami. Headed away. Full time. It is 1-1 on this Sunday night game. 1-1 between Miami and LA Galaxy. 1-1 esta noche. 1-1. Messi with a late goal to tie it back up. GG's. Luck. But if both's happening, that's not great for some teams. Nice. But it's a 1-1 draw. Miami's top of the league. Going into week 2. Played 2 matches, 1 draw, 1 win. Saved late by Messi, of course. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you on Tuesday for Champions Cup live. No review of this game. Live for Calvary versus Orlando, or Orlando versus Calvary. And live in RSR for St. Louis versus Houston. Houston-St. Louis, second leg. So I'll see you on Tuesday for that. 2 lives, 1 RSR. I'll see you then. And no review for this. That was the plan. This didn't get that crazy. I'll see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you.